Hello Gunners in love, absolutely unbelievable. This news arrived this morning at Arsenal and you here on the channel will already know everything on Linha de Frente. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and leave your like so you will follow the football news closely. Arsenal club, thank you. Every word Mikel Arteta said about Timber's fitness, title race, Wolves' test, and Arsenal's fatigue. The Gunners coach spoke to the press ahead of his team's Premier League clash with Wolves at Molineux. What are his reflections on a tough week? It wasn't the best experience. A loss in the league, a loss in the Champions League. Now we are fully focused on the playoffs ahead, with 6 games left until the end. We are 1 game behind City, and we will try hard. How do you put the Wolves into context? The context is clear. If we win, we will be in the league lead. If you need anything else to motivate yourself and need anything else to go into that game with a clear mind and purpose, you have a problem. What is your reaction to Sir Chips Keswick's passing? To his family, very grateful. He was the chairman when I was the captain. He is a highly respected and beloved figure in the football club. He did a lot to evolve and progress in this football club and protect the club's values. He needs to rest in peace now. How have you seen the team grow and develop during your tenure here? It has been a very intense journey. When you are close to the top and are fighting at that level, you know it's going to be tough. This job, this industry, constantly tests your resilience and ego. When things are going well and when they are not going well. All the time, you have to navigate and go through it naturally and understand the context. And analyze the positives, which is very important to help learn and look forward. Where do you see Timber's role when he returns? Both positions. He played right back and left back in pre-season. In terms of games and the players we have available, we will decide. How do you help Saka and Odegaard when they are targeted? I think they are constantly targeted. Our best players, like any other opponent, we always try to find ways to prepare the game best to help them. If they try to do certain things to stop us, we try to find other paths, other spaces, other options. This is an ongoing journey because there is always something more they will try, and you have to adapt and make it work. Is it still too early for Timber? It's too early. He will play with the under-23s, and then we'll see how he feels. He looks very good in training, but it's the final big step. We need to see if he's ready and how it goes. Everyone else? Everyone is okay. How does this season's slump compare to last season's? It is what it is. We have to accept that. In both games, especially the Bayern one at home, it could have been different. I reviewed the Villa game 3 times and think we were the better team. We should have won, but we paid the price for not taking our chances and for the chances we gave them. Now is not the time to talk too much. We have to show what we are capable of against Wolves and turn the situation around. The turnaround could be very positive for us. If you don't win tomorrow? I don't think about that. I think about winning tomorrow. But say you don't. That's if. There are so many ifs. Has there still been progress despite the recent results? It hasn't been good in terms of results, but it has been very good in other experiences. In other situations, we have done very well. Who knows how good it will be for us against Wolves or fighting better for the Premier League? I don't know. No one knows. What do you think about cancelling FA Cup replays? We can't look at that in isolation, but with the schedule we have in the coming seasons, we have to take the game away from the players. I think it's a very good possibility. Can you understand the complaints about cancelling them? I understand all viewpoints. Ours and mine are to protect our players. When I looked at how many minutes and games they played in the last 2 years without breaks, how many they will have to play in the next 2 years, that's not healthy, for sure. Somehow, somewhere we have to reduce the schedule. That's for sure. Do you think your journey is similar to Liverpool's under Klopp? The better you become and the closer you are to competing against the best teams this league has ever had in Premier League history, you know what the margins are. We have been at the top for many months in the last 24 months. When you are there are only 2 paths you can take. You stay there, or you go down, say Feeney. There's only one winner. If you want to be in that mix, you have to face any situation that comes up because otherwise, it's all disappointment. If you want to go from 7 years without being in the Champions League to fighting for the title for 2 consecutive years, tell me a team that has done that. Do you regret not giving more minutes to Vieira or Smith Rowe this season? It's a possibility. That will always happen when you lose a game. When we beat Brighton and had an unbelievable week, and everyone was talking about winning the league, no one asked these questions. That's part of our industry. What do you think of the work Gary O'Neill has done this season? Unbelievable. So good. You can tell how well they are trained, the team spirit, what they create against each opponent. They are a very good side. It will be tough, for sure. We have prepared the best we can the last 2 days. We had a very good training session today. Looking forward to the game. Arsenal seasons have derailed in April. Would you say people who attribute this to physical or mental fatigue are oversimplifying it? How do you recognize what goes wrong in these periods? Often the margins and what you compete for are decided between that month and May. Before that, you have to be extremely consistent for 9 months. Let's see what we can do now to fight for what we want, which is winning the Premier League. You were very clear in acknowledging what went wrong when you lost the Champions League 2 years ago. How? Arsenal's significant boost against Wolves amid Jurrien Timber's fitness update. Mikel Arteta provided an update on his Gunners squad ahead of the Premier League clash with Wolves at Bayern Munich. Mikel Arteta revealed that his Arsenal team is more or less fully fit for the Premier League showdown against Wolves on Saturday. The Gunners go into the game after a resounding 1-0 defeat to Bayern Munich, ending their Champions League campaign on Wednesday. Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka seem to be facing injury concerns during the match, while Gabriel and Ben White have been dealing with long-term issues. Speaking to the press at the Saba Realty Centre before his team's trip to the Black Country, Arteta admitted that they should be fit to play. "They're all good," Arteta simply said. The only player not available for the Molineux clash is Jurrien Timber. The Dutch international is still recovering from an anterior cruciate ligament problem that has kept him out since the season's opening day, but Arteta revealed that Saturday would come too soon for him. "It's too early," said the Spaniard in the pre-match press conference. "He will play a game with the under-23s, and then we'll see how he feels. He looks very good in training, but it's the final big step. We need to see if he's ready and how it goes." Read more. Every word Mikel Arteta said about Jurrien Timber's fitness, title race, Wolves test, and Arsenal's fatigue. Timber's return could benefit Arsenal in various positions. The versatile Dutchman has played both as a left-back and a right-back in his brief career at the Gunners and has also been used as a centre-back at Ajax. Arteta admitted that this versatility could be a significant boost for his team when Timber finally returns. "Both positions," said the Spaniard when asked where he saw Timber playing. "He played right-back and left-back in pre-season. In terms of games and the players we have available, we will decide." And if you follow our channel, you already know that we are bringing the most exclusive news to the forefront every day, and if you are new here, don't miss out and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you.